In this video I want to compare 3 humbucker guitars that I own, and some of you might think 3 is already redundant, some of you might think it's not enough, but anyway, I want to compare 2 Gibsons, 1 Les Paul and an SG, and the third one is a bit of a wild card, a hybrid, and it's called a Baroness made by Wild Custom Guitars from France. While I don't want to get involved in a tone wood debate, I think there's more to the sound of a guitar than just the pickups, but obviously the humbuckers and the way they are dialed in make a big difference to the sound. But I think the general construction of a guitar, the hardware and the electronics all play a part in how a guitar sounds different. I even think the way a guitar feels and plays makes them sound different because it makes me play different. But let's start off with the bridge pickup and see how they compare. First of all, I think they all sound good on the bridge pickup, but they all sound a bit different. The SG has a more pronounced high mid-range, whereas the Les Paul is more balanced yet has a bit more bite. The Baroness is a bit smoother yet articulate, like it lives in between the two. So far, no complaints. Now on to the middle position, the place where I find myself the most. Here the differences get bigger. The SG and the Baroness have more bottom ends, and to me the Les Paul sounds the most balanced and articulate. The SG has something messy about it that I cannot really put my finger on yet. But here I also have to mention that I spent a lot more work on the Les Paul. The pickups, the electronics, the hardware have all been replaced, and I spent a lot more time dialing in the guitar perfectly for my needs, and I haven't gone that far with any of the other 2 guitars. To finish this off, we'll compare the neck pickup. Often when I use the neck pickup, I'll dial back the volume for some cleaner tones, so that's what we'll do first, and then I will turn up the volume to get the full sound of the neck pickup. In the last comparison, I slightly prefer the Baroness over the Les Paul, as it sounds a bit more balanced to me, but the odd one out is clearly the SG, as it sounds way more muffled than the others and it almost sounds like it's broken in comparison. So what's my takeaway from all this? First of all, the Les Paul is perfect for me as it is, but I spent a lot of time getting it to where it is. The Baroness is also very nice, but I have to spend some time to dial in the middle position without compromising any of the other two positions, and I might change the hardware to Fabers like I did with my Les Paul, as that made a huge difference to me. With the SG, I have to see if I can dial the pickups into a window that works for me. I remember when I got this guitar it sounded very clear and articulate to me, but lately there has been something off with the sound, so maybe I will just get a different set of pickups to try out. Most of all, I think they're all different and all worth owning simultaneously. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and while you're down there, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll see you next time.